This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your home. We show up. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the
All right, hello everyone. Hello Billy T, Hippo ETH, Mr. Partisan, Durf, Cole Fleming, Dwayne Lane. Hello Vlad El Macho. Shop in the party. I think they're saying show up. Hello Inventionist. Dane Ansel. Mr. Solomon. I'll just say Mr. Solomon because I don't know how to pronounce your first name. Hello Finn. Gethin. Hello Jeff the guy. I could probably get rid of that starting soon text. Alright. You know, maybe I could actually get a picture on stream of what I'm building, but basically, if you've seen Satisfactory, I couldn't actually decide what I wanted to stream today, if it was Satisfactory or Scrap Mechanic. So I asked my Discord, and I gave the option of both. So today we're going to be doing both. I'm going to be building a Satisfactory truck automation system and station in Scrap Mechanic. Wow, somebody pronounced my name correctly. Did I? I already forgot how I pronounced it. So I have a bunch of mods loaded in, mainly the three main mod packs, the mod pack polygons, and mod pack beta. But I think we're gonna get started with the. I guess I'm gonna need a seat, right? The truck. We're going to start with the automated truck system. So we're going to have a truck that just drives by itself, but first we're going to have to record a path for it. So let's get everything that I need to build a truck. And I think I'm going to use electric engines for this truck. Just as a start. I'm probably going to run into a lot of problems. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Alright, so now the logic parts that I need. We'll definitely need an exometer. Am I going to use a wireless router? Oh, that might actually... I don't think I'm going to need it, though. Let's get a tick button, math block, counter block, maybe memory panel. And, I think... I think that's all I'm gonna need for now. Oh wait, I should probably actually get materials to build the truck with, right? Let's just build it out of basic, metal base. Maybe some mini pipes. Or just regular pipes for the wheels. Wheels and steering. I don't know if I want to put suspensions on it. Hello, Evan. Hello, Review Master. How come I was not at Moonbow stream? I was also just doing some other stuff. I was recording a video for, a mod update for another game entirely. Okay, I think we're good to go. I'm not gonna, well, I don't know, maybe I'll use polygons. I'm not super focused on getting the truck to actually look accurate to, you know, to Satisfactory, at least not yet. Let's, it's gonna need to be a big truck, isn't it? So the truck, it's going to need to have like an actual truck bed in the back, since we're going to be transporting goods. And by goods, I mean the challenge ball. That's what we're going to be picking up at our truck station, and we're going to be delivering it to another truck station. And that's all going to be automated. So, is this I think this is a good size for a truck bed. So then I guess let's get some extra space in here for the actual seat and engine. Maybe that's enough? I don't know. It's definitely not enough for a seat this big. We'll just stick everything right here in the front. And most of the logic will probably be here too. Yeah, this is definitely going to be just like a prototype truck. I'm not too worried about making it look good. At least not yet. For the truck bed, you know, I'm thinking mini pipes. I don't know, the regular pipes would look good. Okay, let's get an actual backing to this truck bed. There we go. And then we'll just put something like this. Durf, please paint your logo on your truck, please. Well, this is just a prototype truck. I'm not super worried about making it look good. How is this side longer? And we'll get this guy in here. Whoops. Plus, my logo is like kind of fancy. It's kind of hard to paint my logo. All right. So this is where the truck is gonna get its cargo. It's gonna drop in randomly. I'm really worried about like how am I gonna get it to actually pick up the challenge balls out of this area. But like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Definitely challenging myself lately with some of these scrap mechanic builds. All right, so that's a good sized truck bed. Let's get those darn electric engines. They only power 5 wheels at a time, so I think I'm gonna need another one. See, this is gonna be a 6-wheel big boy. Yeah, we'll have the wheels pop out a little bit. Okay, perfect. That actually leaves enough room in the back, or sorry, underneath. That's where I'm gonna hide some like positioning logic. Yeah, so like the quote-unquote position of the truck is gonna be somewhere under here. It's not, shoot, I did it even width. Well, whatever, it's not a big deal. Alright, steering should be easy enough to do. I gave myself plenty of space to do it. Do it right here. Oh. Hold on a second. I just realized I'm gonna need more logic parts. we're gonna need the smart engine. And we're actually gonna have to build like a automatic steering system. This is a bigger undertaking than I first thought it would be. Oh, by the way, I watched the videos on how to mod Scrap Mechanic. Thanks, Durf. I've been looking around for a while on Reddit and stuff. Yeah, if you have, if you're interested in all things Scrap Mechanic mods, I actually have a second channel. Wow, I got the wrong height on those wheels. I actually have a second channel. It's just youtube.com/scrapmechanicmods. And on there you'll find mod downloads, mod tutorials, promotional videos. I do want to bring back the mod review series where I actually review mods from other people. Just really haven't had the time for that lately. Definitely gonna get back into that though. Alright, and then the back wheels we'll put... Is that 1, 2, 3, plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, plus 1, 2. Yeah, that's right in the middle. I don't know if I want it right in the middle, though. Maybe I'll put it back here. You know, I really didn't think this idea through when I started this stream. I just thought, oh yeah, I'll build an automated truck system, and then, you know, I thought the hardest part about this was going to be the actual picking up the balls out of this to move to another truck station, but that's not, like, the actual automated truck part is probably going to be the hardest part about this. Alright. So let's get the engines hooked up, first of all. Yeah, I really don't understand how I'm gonna get it. Because, like, it's one thing when you have a truck, or, sorry, a vehicle that can just sort of, like, move in any direction. Like, if it has wheels pointing one way and wheels pointing the other way, that's really easy to handle. But a truck only moves forward and has turning. So I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I just have to be careful how I record my path. Alright, so this is going to be the steering motor. And we're going to get... Let's flip those. We're going to get that to be... Yeah, there's like a recent bug in the mod pack where these counter blocks aren't really saving their values properly. I'm hoping that that's not going to be an issue during this stream. But I do need to set a speed value. I need a paint gun. There we go. So that's going to be setting the speed for the turning, and this is going to be... This is not what I want. I want... what, I guess... What am I gonna want? Ooh. Ooh. I might have to do something that's, like, I really didn't think this through. We'll put a math block there for now. That's gonna set the angle. Alright, so then for the speed of these motors, I want some relatively high value. Let's just go, like 100 degrees per second. Okay. So now, I am gonna need some seat controls. That's WASD. So then if I'm going forward, I'm also going to need a math block here. Is it a math block that I want? Plus. Yeah. Yeah, a plus will work. So this way I can just manually drive. I'm gonna need a step in between this for a sec. Okay, what we're actually gonna need first is the recording mechanism. So I think for that, let's get maybe just a regular switch. Alright, so this switch will be, are we recording or not? Okay. Okay, so then if we're recording, let's get a regular logic gate as well. Alright, so now I have, this will be on, or this will be on. And that'll allow two systems to control the same driving system. Have like a speed motor and paint the speed motor, please. Wait, what? Dang, dude, I just added Nightbot to my stream. And it's already doing work. I just left a lot of the settings default too, so I hope it's not like super strict. Still a YouTube video I can't skip to the end to see what it looks like. Oh, Dave, that's priceless. All right, let's get a multiplication in here. I think we're gonna multiply. All right, we're gonna multiply the drive system. Right here. And then there we can set it to drive our motors. So let's set, not too fast. This is again just electric engines because I'm kind of scared. If I use gas engines, the system might get very, very imprecise. Alright, so if we're not recording, we could probably get that a little bit faster. If we're not recording, we can manually drive the truck. And if we are recording, we can't drive the truck because the recording system will be driving it. Let's disconnect this and this for now. We're going to have to remember to connect that later. But I do want a tick button as well. So this is going to be the thing that actually puts a checkpoint in our recording system. Now we can connect this back. So we have a record button and our checkpoint button. And for the checkpoints, we're going to need another white counter block. So this is going to be the thing that defines... we're also going to need a memory panel, I guess. There we go. So this is going to be the thing that defines which checkpoint we're on. So every time we make a checkpoint, it'll write in a new memory panel ID. So we can store as many checkpoints as we need. Now another thing that I'm going to need is another AND gate. So we want to actually be recording for us to actually count up. Okay. Alright, so now let's actually get our positioning system in place. One exometer, doesn't really matter where I put it. Just somewhere generally in the middle. And we're going to use this for position, yeah, position Y, it's fine. Let's also get, I guess, something like this, and like this. Okay, there's enough clearance for that. And then right underneath, we'll put position X. So position X and Y are the exact same. the exact same like X and Y position on the truck. So when the truck tries to go to an XY position, it'll line up with that. Let's paint the square that's on, so I can sort of see what it's doing. There we go. So that's a single point that it's going to try to line up with all of our checkpoints. I'm probably going to need more room for logic. Are you recording speed as well? No, I'm not. No. It's just going to be whatever the driving speed is of this. Shouldn't you make the factory or nodes and all the business before making the truck? No, I'm just making just the truck, the truck recording thing and the truck stations. So my plan, I suppose I probably should have said this first. My plan is basically to have a truck station like so, and it's going to be using the challenge parts. Oh shoot, the things don't have descriptions anymore. I'm gonna have to fix that. Well, I think it's this one. So when the truck goes, goes to the actual checkpoint, or the truck station, I should say, I also need to put in a delay system. If it actually reaches a station, I have to actually make it wait before going to the next checkpoint to actually receive its cargo, which is a ball. And it's gonna drive. Maybe it'll receive like a few. Not sure how that's gonna work. But anyway, it'll receive a challenge ball in its back over there. And then it'll go to another truck station, which will actually have a crane arm to pick up the challenge ball and just sort of like put it in another thing like this for storage. Another giant sort of cage area. Hello, Larry. How's it going? You love the different mods that I'm using. Cool. And you love my videos. Thank you so much. Hey, Durf, can you please paint the driver's seat? Get that dark green going. Driver's seat painted. Hello, the desert. I thought that it's a Satisfactory stream. It should be listed as Scrap Mechanic. What mods are you using with like the challenge parts? It's just the mod pack beta, mod pack polygons, and for the challenge parts, I'm using a mod called Challenge Parts. It should be on my workshop. Maybe I'll stick one of those robots next to the truck stations. All right. So now that I have the X and Y coordinates, let's get those. Oh, I'm gonna need 2 memory panels, aren't I? One for X, one for Y. Okay, so that'll control the IDs. And then we'll just get this one, which I think is X, and this one, which is Y. So then anytime, and then this will also record our current position in the memory panels. Perfect. Okay, let's also get a number display just for the time being, so that I can see what I'm actually doing. All right. Wait, no, that's wrong. All right, so which one did I actually connect? It is position X is the bottom one. So the bottom one is connected to the one on the right. One on the right is connected to the bottom. Perfect. Bottom and top. Easy peasy. Let's get ASCII block. Don't think I'm gonna need those pipes anymore. So we'll get an ASCII block real quick. And we'll just set this to be X and Y. Wait, really? That worked? That's not supposed to work like that. That's a mistake. Gonna have to... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Just taking a note about this glitch. Okay. So we'll get that fixed at some point. Alright. So wait. Oh, right. We're reading our position from the memory panel. Oh. That's not gonna work. I mean, it is gonna work. I can read whatever positions these are stored at. But what I want to do is read the positions directly. I think that's what I want to do. So let's just do that instead. Okay, there we go. Now we can see the truck's actual coordinates in the world. Okay, let's also get another number display just to see what which checkpoint we're on. Oh, I can't pull a block there. I definitely need more room for logic. We'll just put it up here, I guess. Okay, so this will be our checkpoint ID. Alright. Durf is an ASCII block basically a variable. It's like a number logic part. So instead of displaying a number, it just displays a symbol. I think it's like 1,000 different symbols that it can store. So if I just put down another one, and you can connect, like you can count up with it itself just by looking at it and pressing E, but you can also connect a number value to it, so you can change it on demand with number logic. And it just has a lot of symbols and emojis. Oh yeah, there's chess emojis there too. Maybe I should make a chess game at some point. Okay. So when we're recording... Oh, geez. I just realized I'm also going to need a third mode for the autopilot. Shoot. What are you doing? You're not doing anything yet. Oh, you're just the drive system. Oh my god. I gotta actually, like, paint some of this stuff. No, I can't paint it. I just gotta lay out my logic smarter when building stuff like this. There aren't 1,000 characters in the ASCII table, lol. Well, of course not, but like, I'm also including emojis and useful symbols. So, like, in the ASCII block... the ASCII block's not actually an ASCII table, because, like, there's also a lot of useless symbols. Like, you know, a black square, which I guess is available in the ASCII block, but... Anyway, we're gonna get another switch. This is gonna be autopilot. We'll come back to that autopilot in a bit. So if we drive around, we're recording. Wait a second. No, I did this wrong. We want the autopilot system to turn off our driving capability, because we actually want to drive while we're recording. Alright, so while we're recording, then we can... hold on. Let's get, let's just get a master reset clear thing. Does it also work for counter blocks, I wonder? I don't think it does. So I might have to get 2 buttons. Okay, so we got a button. And if we paint it black, it counts down. Why does black count down? But if it's white, it resets it. Alright, so I need a white button for the counter and a black button for the memory panels. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. 2 buttons is not a problem. Okay, so whenever we hit the black button, it'll also hit the white button and reset the counter block as well. So it'll just reset our entire... It'll just clear the memory entirely. Have you learned all your programming knowledge from playing this game, or have you learned some other programming prior to this? I have been programming, scripting, and stuff. How long has it been? Jeez, I don't know. It's. I think it's been a little over a decade at this point. So yeah, definitely before this game. Okay. So if I should probably also set up the turning mechanism at some point. So if I am see, this multiplies the speed value. Yeah, I'm gonna need to set up something like that too. So we'll just put this right here, and that's gonna actually control... Oh wait, I already have one. Okay, so that's gonna control the angle. So we need a multiply. It just deleted the block that I needed. All right, so we're gonna multiply by 45 degrees, I think. Where'd I stick that tick button? There we go. I am just putting logic down willy-nilly and not doing what I should. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 45 degrees for a steering angle. successfully written a checkpoint. Hey, thank you, Light Deck, for the $1 super chat. Well, so much for my stream alerts working. Oh, never mind. There it is. I don't know what good stream alerts is if I notice it before it actually goes off. Thank you, Light Deck. Much appreciated. Mucho apreciato. Speaking that fake Spanish. Alright, so I guess let's just go ahead and try it, because I have the master reset system in place. So I can just go ahead and test the recording system all I want. And this will be the ID. Okay, so recording system's on. We're gonna go to a position over here, and then we record. So I guess it recorded on ID 0? I need an actual readout. Just for testing purposes. For X and Y. So this is gonna be just the, I get, like, so mentally distracted. Hold on, I'll finish that sentence in a sec. Okay, so this is gonna be, the actual memory panel readout. So that I can sort of see what's going on. And this will definitely be deleted later. Although I'll probably keep this display up. Alright, so now if I put in some debug buttons. Just right here. Doesn't matter where. So that I can manually adjust this. So now if I go back to 0, yeah, right now ID 1 has nothing written in it. ID 0 has our old position written in it. Okay. Okay, good. So it'll actually write down the position before switching the ID. That's what I wanted to know. I'm actually going to need those buttons later anyway. See you later, Evan. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're going to be back. Alright. Love what you do for Scrap Mechanic, but you should definitely try and play Satisfactory with Scrapman and Con. Don't know if Con has played it, though. I think Con has played it. I know Scrapman has definitely played it, but I'm not sure. Like, Satisfactory is kind of a single-player game. I mean, I know you can play with friends, but you gotta join a friend's world, and then whatever the friend has unlocked, that's what everybody has access to. Like, you can't... If I have more progress than Con does, for example, I can't join Con's world and have my progress in his world. So I think... I don't know if we're actually going to do any multiplayer stuff with Satisfactory, but if we are, I'm pretty sure we're all waiting to have everything unlocked solo first, so we all experience the content of the game, and then maybe at that point, when we really have nothing to do solo, maybe then we'll see about multiplayer. But I don't really know. Can't say. Anyway, where was I? Right. I can record several different positions. Now, the interesting part about this is... how am I going to get the truck to actually go to this position? If I do the autopilot... Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So I think what I want to do then is... Oh shoot, how am I actually gonna do this? I think, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so if I turn on the autopilot, I want it to actually reset the ID for the counter block so it goes to the first coordinate, which would be 0. Okay. Now, another thing that I want to check is if the value of our coordinates is exactly equal to 0, actually, you know what? I'm gonna crisscross my wires a little bit. There we go, just so that it's not going through any other connection dots. Okay, so if the values are exactly equal to 0, both of them together are equal to 0. Then I want... Oh, I can't do this directly. Hold on. And our autopilot system is on. There we go. Now I can do it. Okay, so if we're on autopilot and we reach a memory panel coordinate that is exactly equal to 0, 0, then that's when I'll reset the ID system. So we go back to the first checkpoint. So now I have a successful, like, looping system. Okay. But now what I want to do is... I'm definitely running out of space. Oh my god. I did not think this through. The layout anyway. I need more space. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something a little bit silly. We're gonna put... Let's get a controller in here. I'm gonna put a second layer on top of this logic, and I'm also gonna give it the ability to open and close. Like so. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, this is gonna be bugging me, so let's put, let's just put like a little step for us. There we go. Okay, so now I can fit extra logic on top of here, and if I want to open things up, we'll just flick this switch and get that open like we're popping a hood. Bam. Okay. For a prototype truck, I guess it's alright. But, yeah, this is a lot of work. I'm not sure if I actually want to rebuild another truck that actually looks good. But anyway. Geez, almost an hour into the stream, and I didn't even get the truck done. I don't know if I'm gonna get, I don't know if I'm gonna get the truck stations done. Because, like, okay, once I have the actual autopilot working, then I'm gonna need to put another system in place where if it's at a truck station, I need to add a delay, like a 30-second delay. I want it to stop at that checkpoint so that it actually receives the cargo instead of just, like, drives by the checkpoint or the truck station. Truck station checkpoint, same thing. Anyway, what am I doing? the actual drive system, that's right. The autopilot drive system. So, autopilot is on right here. Oh wait, I can just use the switch. So if the autopilot is on, then I need to put in a check for this will be the check for driving the engines. Now, unfortunately, oh wait, it's right here. Okay, this is where I'm putting in the speed. Yeah, this is fine. Putting in this, so that'll drive the engines if the autopilot is on. And then for this, I can put the delay system. So if it's at the special checkpoint, I can just make it not drive forward for the timed amount. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to do special checkpoints sometime later. But for now, this will work. Alright, so then the steering is going to be really interesting. I have to do it in a way that, I guess, makes sense. Like I can't just do, you know, if it's less than or greater than for X and Y. Like, how do I tell which way for it to steer? I actually need, I think what I need is... Oh, hey, Larry Joe. Cool, you joined my Discord. Welcome to the Squam Fad. you like my name? Like my name for... It's not Squad Fam. It's Squam Fad. Okay, I think what I want to use is... We'll put my steering thing over here. So if I do... ATAN 2... Okay, this will give me a direction. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm having so much trouble here. Okay. Let's get, Bam. We're gonna get a compass in here. There we go. So this is... Really? That's the, Huh. For a second there, I thought my compass needle wasn't moving from the default position, but that's actually... This is north. Okay, so this is going to give us, our current direction in the world. And then if I do this, ATAN 2, we're going to get... We're going to get... Alright. What? Oh, I can't paint those things white. Can I paint these guys white? What do they go to? I can paint the memory panels white. Good. Okay, so then if our checkpoint minus... I just hope that's in the right direction. Which one is which? Okay, so if this X minus this X and this Y minus this y. There we go. So then, this is y, this is x. Bam, bam. Alright, so what am I reading out of here? Yeah, of course, this is our current checkpoint position. I need those buttons again. Let's get the recording thing off. Okay, we'll move back down to our second checkpoint. So we have a coordinate. Okay, so that's our target coordinate minus our current coordinate. And this gives us... it should give us an angle. I hope. The question is if it's going to give us, like, the correct angle or not. Okay, 105 degrees. Now, what does that mean exactly? 62, negative 144. But where is that? Oh, okay. Let's try to get this... Okay, we're exactly 90 degrees. Our x-coordinate is 144, but our y-coordinate is greater. Okay. So then the point is actually over here somewhere. Approximately over here. So then what is 90 degrees? Oh, 90 degrees is the absolute direction. Okay, it's not relative to our truck. Not at all. Our truck... Why do I put a compass on here then? I think what I need is... to line up the compass direction of our truck to the angle that this thing is giving us. The problem with that, though, is our wheels are going to spin backwards if it's actually behind our truck. So I'm also going to have to put in like a min-max value for our steering. Well, maybe not, because I already have the times 45. Welcome back, Evan. How's it going? Okay. So then let's get our current compass direction. Let's also just put a little bit of blocks there. This number stuff, this number display I'm going to get rid of later. I just need it right now to see what I'm actually doing. Okay. Our actual compass direction is negative 138. Oh. Oh. Okay. So because of the way that I'm doing it, where I'm subtracting the checkpoints relative to our current position, like it's checkpoint minus current position, then the XY plane is, like, this is positive Y, when it's actually positive Y this way. Let's check the X direction. Should be about there. 120, what? Wait a second, wait a second. 90 is there? Oh, right, right. It's... Yeah, my... Wait. I'm getting confused. Okay, how about we do, let's reset our checkpoint thing entirely. Bam, reset everything. Okay, let's get recording mode on. We're actually gonna go... We're gonna record a position that I can easily reference. Oh god, did you see that? That reverse is not good. Okay, let's get, sure, 53, 52, 53, and negative 306. Okay. That is our position. And I'm gonna stick a block down just for reference. Is it there? It's somewhere there. Okay, let's get recording mode off. Let's go back down so that we can display. Alright, so now we have negative 45. Yeah, that's about 45 degrees from the point. Negative 45 degrees. So then if I drive like right above it here, lined up. Ooh, it's not quite lined up. Okay, right about there. It should be around 90. Yes, it's around 90 degrees. Okay. So then over here should be 180, right? Okay, positive or negative 180, same difference. Alright, so now to translate this into actual steering information. Oh boy. So I have to take into account our compass direction. Because, like, obviously, if I'm facing this way, then I want it to turn right. But if I'm facing this way, I want it to turn left. So I just gotta think. The angle... I'm just gonna drive around a bit and, like, sort of visually understand in my head what's going on. That's 41. Okay, see, negative 180, positive 180 is this direction for the compass. I understand the angle that I need to go in. Like, I can even build a thing where... Well, I guess that's the thing that I built down here with my steering. I just don't want my wheels to go backwards. Let's build it in case... Like, let's just build it in a way that makes my wheels go backwards anyway. I'm really having a hard time, like, wrapping my brain around this direction stuff. Like, I just imagine... Here, let's build a big old... an arrow on the front of my truck. So I already have the information on which way my truck is facing, and then I also have information on this direction of my... It's this point, actually. This point relative to the checkpoint position. So I just need to use that information in a way that steers my wheels in the direction closer to it, right? But I think what I need to do is... Because my compass direction is actually, like, backwards. Wait a second. If it's backwards, couldn't I just put my compass backwards? So then it's like the back of my truck. Okay, there we go. So now I'm facing quote-unquote north. And if I am north, if I'm north of the thing, then I'm 90 degrees. I'm so confused. Okay, if my current position is 0 degrees, let's do it this way. 0 degrees from the checkpoint. So from the checkpoint, facing my truck is 0 degrees. That's 0 degrees, that's 90, that's 180, 270, 360, or 0. So then I want my compass direction to be 180. But that's not 180. Okay, so then what would be 180? Let's put my compass... No, that'll be 0. It'll be this way. Like, I could just do math to do, you know, plus 90 degrees, but I can just also rotate the compass. Okay. So if I am... If I'm 0 degrees from the checkpoint, I want my truck to be pointing 180. Is that what I... Like, this makes sense to me. So then, if I drive... Maybe I should have put it the other way, so I want it to be 0. Oops. Yeah, so if I'm 90 degrees from the checkpoint, then I want this to be pointing 270. No, I should have put my compass the other way then, right? Or should I... Do I want it to be 90? Hold on. Like, I guess worst case scenario, I could just start wiring things up and see what happens. Okay, so if I'm 90 degrees, then I could also face 90 degrees to drive to it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense from that direction. Now, if I am 0 degrees... Aha! Aha, I think this is what I want. Now I can just match up the compass direction with the checkpoint direction. There we go, 0 and 0. Now let's drive this way. And what's that thing sticking out at the bottom? What? Oh, these are just my position indicators for the truck. Those are the things that are going to line up with the checkpoints. Okay, so I'm roughly negative 90 degrees, and I want... Okay, perfect. So I just want to match... I want to match these things together. And that's going to be my direction. Okay, so... let's get... We're finally making some progress here. We're going to get a math block here. Now we're going to reduce... Again, this is something that I don't want to mess up the direction of. Is it compass direction minus truck direction? Let's find out. Let's find out right now. Truck direction, compass direction. And what? All right. All right, what do we got? Let's do truck direction minus compass direction. Negative 14 degrees. So then the negative direction is to the right? Maybe that makes sense. Okay. Negative 14 degrees. I want to, I think I want to multiply this by the autopilot. Wait, did I even do that right? I did, okay. Yes, I did. Alright, so then the autopilot will get the information for the angle that I need to steer in. Now, I want this to also be... Well, let's just go with this for now. I'll worry about limiting the angles later. So we'll just send that directly into the steering. Okay, so now if I turn on, I don't have the autopilot connected. Connect that. Let's disconnect these for a sec and reconnect them just so that they're not in the way of my hotbar. There we go. So autopilot, if I turn that on, and it's steering the wrong way. So then what I actually want is for this to be black. And this to be white. And then autopilot will turn the correct direction. There you go. And once I reach it... I mean, it works? Ish? See, this is what I was afraid of. I don't want my wheels to go, like, backwards like this. But this is also my fault because I only have the one... I only have the one checkpoint. Alright, autopilot off. Let's get out of here. Durf, are you reading chat/monitoring? I mean, I look at it occasionally. Just keep in mind, though, that this is logic stuff that's, like, frying my brain, so... Hey, Durf, how do you stream crisp audio? All my videos sound like crud. Really? You think my audio sounds good? I don't think it sounds good. I just bought probably one of the cheapest microphones, which is a Snowball Ice. Not a sponsor or anything like that. It's just, you know, I didn't know if I was actually going to invest in YouTube a whole lot. And, you know, to be perfectly honest, My channel was doing better before I got a mic. But you know, some people like my voice. Some people say I sound like Kermit the Frog. But in general, I think you know, it's just don't use a crummy microphone. Like, this microphone cost, I think it was like around $100. So, you know, you gotta invest in the good sound. Also, I also have like sound foam stuff that like reduces echoes, except I didn't actually put it up in this room, so it could also be a little bit better. But yeah, if I were to actually like fully invest in the microphone stuff, I'd probably get a different microphone, like an actual with an actual soundboard and stuff, because this is just like a USB microphone. It has some limitations. I mean, it's good, but it has limitations. Like, you're definitely not going to be singing any songs into this microphone. Definitely like a good starter YouTube microphone. Snowball Ice is 40 euros. Oh. Well, isn't a euro like close to $2 US or something like that? Probably not anymore. It used to be at one point. So yeah, you'll probably pay, like, I don't know, anywhere between maybe 75 US dollars. Like, I also paid shipping and stuff like that too, so. And taxes. Taxes are a thing. Okay, so I have the steering good to go for the most part. What I actually want to fix, though, is instead of sending the angle directly into the steering, what I want to do is make sure, like, I want to give it a range of 45 and negative 45. So to do that, let's see, there should be a... I suppose I could just do min-max. Right? But then how do I make it... I'll have the min and the max together. Oh wait, okay, no, that makes sense. Okay, I'll do the min and then into the max. Okay, and then I need to just store the information for 45 degrees, which I already have right here, I believe. So then the max is going to be positive 45. And the min is going to be negative 45, which we'll just do like this. Alright. So then our angle will go into min. So any angle that's less than negative 45, it'll just bottom out to negative 45. So then we'll get angle or negative 45. Oh no, I can't put it into max. How do I get both of these? Because if I just put min into max, then it'll always just be 45 no matter what. I want it to be... I just want it to be limited. Like, this seems like one of the simpler things to do, and I'm having a trouble speaking the English. I'm having trouble even understanding how I'm supposed to limit this range. like, the simplest way to do it is just to take the min-max values as, like, on-off. And then I can steer left or right based on that. But that's not exactly what I want. Like, I could have just easily done it with, could have done it with one math block then. Actually, I could have done it with logic gates then. I'm actually getting confused. I want it to be the angle. Alright. I mean, this is probably a complicated way of doing it. This is probably a very complicated way of doing it. But what we can do is... There we go. If our current angle is greater than 45... or less than negative 45. Then I can just is this what I want? I don't know if this is what I want. I want it to switch. There's gotta be like a simple way of doing this. And I'm not understanding how to do it. Complication adds delay. I know it does. What I'm thinking, though, is, like, I want it to be the angle that it is, or if it's beyond the range, which I'm defining with these guys, then I'll just multiply the steering angle with the max value, which I can easily do with some more multiplication blocks. Just like this. Bam, bam. Multiply, because these output 1 each, right? So then I'm also going to need, because there's a third option, right? Which is the angle itself. So if either of these are on, wait, no. Nor, right? Nor is... Okay, that's what I want. So while none of these are on, then I'm multiplying by the actual steering angle. Okay. And if either of these are on, then I'm multiplying this angle here. Okay, so now I should just be able to put all of that into the plus, like so. Okay. Do I have a checkpoint? I do have a checkpoint. Alright, let's turn on autopilot. Because this would turn the wheels backwards, right? Well, clearly... Am I not actually multiplying the steering angles? Oh, I'm not. Okay, so if the steering angle is less than... This is min. And this is max. What are the two things... Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I just didn't... Okay, I didn't actually connect the information to steer. So that's 45 degrees to turn until it's within the range. And then it's less than 45 degrees. Now, if I'm manually steering right now. So now this is like backwards, but it should turn to the left. 45... I said turn to the left. Really? Really? What? Okay, something's wrong there. Something is wrong there. Which one is it that's wrong? Okay, so that's the second one that is correct. And that's the first one that's also correct. So it's the bottom one. The bottom one is supposed to get the min value from negative 45 here. So if our actual steering angle is less than... If it's less than negative 45... I can paint this black just to make sure. Then the minimum... Oh, no, because this should... Wait. Did I do this wrong? If our steering angle is less than negative 45, this should be max. Then this should be min. Right? Because if it's positive 45, yeah, it should be min. I hope I didn't mess up anything else, though. Okay, so let's test this out. Okay, that seems to work. Durf just sine and then multiply by 45. Sine how? But that's... I got it working, so... And then it's within range. Perfect. And then this way is greater than 45. So that way is working. Perfect. Sine might be a simpler setup, though. So you want me to do... the sine of what? Because the sine is like... Hold on, let me see right now. I'm gonna whip up a graph. That's every 90 degrees, though, right? I don't know if that's going to work. I mean, I have something that works, so I'm just going to move on. Because I don't want this to take any longer than it already has. So anyway, I have the steering system in place. Now... Now the problem is, what I have here is that they're equal. Oh wait, no, if that's if they're equal to 0. What I need to do is check. Okay, let's reset everything. Now we're gonna enter recording mode. Okay, so we're gonna get one checkpoint. 2 checkpoints. And 3 checkpoints. And then maybe 1 more over here. 4 checkpoints. Okay, turn recording mode off. So now if I turn on autopilot, it should go to... That is not the right way to go. I mean, I get it took the long way around for some reason. So then if we're going to the checkpoint, I don't actually have yeah, it just passes the checkpoint, but it doesn't actually increment to the next one. So we're just going to be looping around on the first one. So what I need to do... What is this weird steering? Oh, that is super weird. Am I even passing the checkpoint anymore? I don't know. -133, -288. So I'm checking to see 133, but -288 is not even close. There's something wrong with the steering, I think. Let's not... Let's disconnect the steering limitations for now. Okay, so now we're actually going to the checkpoint. Directly to it. There we go. We were so far off. Okay, this is what I was actually looking for. I know it might seem weird, but this was actually what I was looking for. So now I need to do something that's, we're gonna do if... Let's just leave it like this for now. I'm not gonna do this custom steering limitation thing. Like, look at all that logic space that I just cleared up. Okay. So now instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do if our current position XY. I need another couple of minus blocks. So Y, X. Wait, don't I already have this somewhere? It's right here. Okay, I don't actually need these then. So if these values... Hold on, I also need to do... the absolute values of these, because it doesn't matter. What I'm doing right now is I'm gonna like give it sort of a buffer area, like if the radius, I'll give these checkpoints sort of a radius, so it doesn't matter if these are positive or negative, because all I'm looking for is just the distance in the X or Y position. And I don't actually need to use the distance formula, which is like square root of you know, x squared minus y squared or something like that. I don't actually need to do that. I'm just gonna check if it's within both of these ranges. So if the absolute values of these are greater than or equal to And this is where I can set to the range to anything, maybe like 10 blocks. I don't know if like 10 blocks might be bad. Well, no. This is only going to be used for going to the next checkpoint. So this is okay. But I am still going to need that precision for the actual truck station. So if it's greater than or equal to... there we go. If it's greater than or equal to 10 each, this is what I'm going to use to flip over to the next checkpoint. Maybe, just for safety, I'm going to use a tick button to do it right here. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter at that point, I guess. So we're going to move up. Yeah. We can just connect it straight to this tick button. Man, I was about to ask you guys, I'm losing my mind a little bit. I was about to ask you guys, can you guys smell that? It smells delicious, but it's just someone barbecuing. I have my window open. Of course you can't smell it. It's a stream. I don't know. You guys let me know if you can smell it. Hello, David. How's it going? Okay, so that's going to count us up. And if we go... Alright, let's give this a try. We're going to drive off somewhere. Whoa. Why are we on ID 2 all of a sudden? Well, it's fine. It's not a big deal, actually. Because as soon as we hit autopilot, we reset to 0. Almost there. Oh, do I actually need more? Do I actually need more of a range because my truck is ginormous? Yeah, because 10 blocks from this point. And we're most likely going to be driving from the front. Well, wait, no, that doesn't make sense because I drove so close to it that I started spinning in circles. So I definitely got within 10 blocks. What's happening here? What is happening here? Oh, hey, Kerr, how's it going? Okay, so we actually did it. But we didn't increase. Or did we? We did increase. What? Our checkpoint 2 is 62 and 103. Oh, hold on. No matter what, if I press this, it increases. Why is it 3 all of a sudden? Okay, it's because we're like right on the checkpoint. Yeah, it's because we're right on the checkpoint. Okay. So this should be working. I don't understand why it's not. 0. It just didn't go. Like, this is on because we're within 10 blocks of... We're definitely not. What is going on here?
bought SKREP MAKENIK yesterday and expected to be good as Durf instantly when I started playing, but I realized how big of a noob I was almost immediately when my car wouldn't even move. Yeah, I think I just passed 1,600 hours in SKREP MAKENIK, which is not a lot compared to some of the other YouTubers or people that I know that have like 6,000 hours. Like, that doesn't even make sense. The game's not even been out for 3 years or something. Like, think about how many hours there are in a year. You gotta have time to sleep and eat and work and, you know, do stuff. So how does that make any sense? Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, that's what. Okay, so what I actually need is less than or equal to. There we go. Man, the number of times that I've like flipped those alligator brackets. Okay. Let's get on out of here. 133, negative 288. Alright, so autopilot on. Almost there. Oh, okay, that was within range. We're going to the second checkpoint. Third checkpoint. Alright, fourth checkpoint. This is awesome. It's actually working. Why is it turning that way? Oh wait, did I put in another checkpoint here? Hold on, let's get rid of this. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? You're trying to go to 0, 0. Why are you doing that? You're not supposed to be doing that. Maybe I have like some extra checkpoints in there that I didn't realize, but it's supposed to be right here. If the checkpoint data is 0, 0 exactly, which means an empty checkpoint, not a checkpoint. And both of those are true. Then we're supposed to reset the position. If we're on autopilot and it's 0, 0, we're supposed to reset. Why isn't it doing that? Do those not actually... Okay, it reset just fine. It's almost like as if the autopilot switch just doesn't work with this. An AND gate is like everything needs to be on, right? Yeah, every input needs to be on. And this light is continuously on the memory panel. Why is that? We're not recording a position, are we? Where's the position recordings there? But what actually writes the position? It's this guy. Right? This guy right here. We're not recording a position. Let's reset everything. Okay, we're gonna move away from 0, 0. Just like not even close to the 0, 0.
Pretty sure El Durfo hit 2,000 last year. What, 2,000 hours? No. I'm 1,600 hours in Scrap Mechanic. That's it. Although I probably do have the record number of starting up Scrap Mechanic. Just from like game crashes, from mod testing, from in general just like developing mods, changing stuff, then starting up the game again to see if it works. Like sometimes when I'm developing a mod, it will... Oh, I gotta turn on recording first. Okay, there we go. So now that we're recording, it's that's position 1. Like sometimes when I'm developing a mod, I'll start up and start the game well over 100 times just to make sure that I got it just right. Although, like, it depends on the mod, because like if you know what you're doing, then you don't actually have to do that. But if it's like a highly experimental mod, something that changes the game, like the day-night cycle, oh my god, the number of times I started up the game just to see if changing the thing actually did the thing that I thought it would. Okay, turn recording off. Why are we on 8 all of a sudden? No. Oh, I was within 10 blocks of... Okay, we need autopilot to also be a condition for the next checkpoint. Because my current checkpoint data is all over the place. So reset entirely. Okay. Record. Checkpoint 1. Or 0, I should say. Checkpoint 2. Checkpoint 3. Checkpoint 4. I'm also doing a bigger circle this time, just to sort of make sure that I'm giving it enough space. Checkpoint 5. Funny thing is, I'm building this like Satisfactory truck autopilot system, and I haven't even done that in Satisfactory yet. Checkpoint 6, and then I think that'll be it. Alright. Autopilot, go! I really shouldn't have done such a long path. But the good part about the way that I'm building this system is that it's like entirely modular. Like you can define your own paths at any resolution that you want. So if you want to do just like a 3 checkpoint path, you can, although it'll take very straight lines to the next checkpoint. So if there's a tree in that line, you're going to hit the tree and have a very hard time. Alright, let's see if it'll actually cycle through the... Where are you going? Where are you going? You're not supposed to go to 0-0. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? You're not supposed to be doing that. Like, this is on. Why is this... Maybe this tick button just isn't doing anything. So I'm going to try putting down another tick button, I guess. We'll disconnect that from there. We'll paint you white. And we'll connect you there. So that will reset the checkpoints back to 0, the first checkpoint. Alright, so now I want to make sure that this is actually... I want to make sure this is actually working. It'll only be on for a single tick, but it should be noticeable. Just a little flash of light. whenever the checkpoint resets. So that's going to tell me if we actually reset the path there. Okay, try that again. But yeah, like I was saying, you can define these checkpoints with like any resolution. I call it a resolution just because like you can put any number of points that you want, right? So then you can just do like checkpoints around a tree, and then it'll drive around a tree. Like this pole, for example, could be a figurative tree. God, imagine trying to develop this in a terrain world. I'm so glad I did this in a flat world with electric engines. But it would be ideal if I could do this with gas engines and in a terrain world and with suspensions. Alright, here we go. Checkpoint 5. And then after this... Okay, it did it. It did it. I don't know why that other tick button just was not happening. We had a little bit of a jitter. Okay. We had a little bit of a jitter just because it was actually trying to drive to 0-0, but it quickly corrected that. So that should be fine. Don't need to worry about that too much. So now I actually have the autopilot system working with checkpoints. Now I can start with the actual truck station nonsense. Oh my god. So there's a problem with that. There's a big problem with that. I think I need a way to define a special checkpoint. And that's going to cause me some problems. God. I'm not looking forward to this part. I'm really not. I mean, I might just continue this another stream, because this is pretty difficult as is. So I don't actually need this anymore. I can get rid of this. And this is the range for checkpoints. I don't need this. I don't need this giant stick. Funny enough, it's starting to look like an actual truck from Satisfactory. Unintentionally, but just because of the way that I piled all the logic right here, and there's a driver's seat right here. Okay. So what I need to do then for the special checkpoint, I think I'm gonna need a third memory pen. Why can't I jump? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna need like a third memory panel. And this memory panel is going to take the same ID here. And then what this is gonna do is it will have this is either going to record a 1 or a 0. That's all it's going to do. And it'll also record it at the same time everything else is being recorded, which is this guy right here. This guy records here. Okay. So this will record whatever number input is being input into it. Now for that, I'm gonna need something like this. It's actually gonna be a lot easier than that though. I'm gonna put I want to have this like as automatic as I possibly can, so that people don't have to, you know, flip a switch to be like, oh, the checkpoint I'm recording now is going to be a special checkpoint. So to do that automatically, I'm going to build the truck stations with a tracker inside. So then if I go to tracker mode. And this will be the distance. There we go. So now I'm just getting the distance to the closest tracker. So then if this distance is greater than or equal to... No, less than or equal to. I did it again. Right. Anyway. Less than or equal to distance less than or equal to 10. This is what defines the 1 or 0. Why are you 1? There's no tracker in the map. There should not be a tracker in the map. Okay, you're off. So we're gonna see some logic light up as we get super close to that. Or not. Oh, okay, you just gotta be really close to it. Ooh. Maybe 10 is not... Maybe 10 is not good enough, or I'm gonna put the actual orient block down here. So if I were to build a thing that's 16 blocks tall, then minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the radius, the spherical radius of the truck bed. I might, because I'm thinking maybe I could just put the tracker on like the arm dispenser that dispenses the balls, but that's a little too, it's a little too short, I think. So let's just stick on another. Well, we're gonna do that anyway. We're gonna do the orient block down here. And we'll just use that one instead. There we go. And then we'll just put another counter block here. And this time we'll just say 20 blocks. Okay, so then if I do right here 16 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's good enough. Like, if you imagine this thing on a bearing, as a matter of fact, we could just build it on a bearing. Let's just do that really quick. Just so that you guys can get, like, an idea of what I'm sort of visualizing here. We're also going to add another block on top of that. There we go. Because I cut one off at the bottom. And actually, we'll leave that off. We'll just stick it here. Okay, this is... I don't have a weld tool. This is what I was visualizing for the range of detecting. Yeah, so anywhere within this like sort of spherical range that this arm can swing, if there's a tracker within that area, which the dispensing arm definitely will be. Yeah, it'll definitely be within that sort of dome. Then we know that that's a special checkpoint. And then we'd record that. Oh, has it been 2 hours already? I might have to call it quits here and then do the truck station another stream, maybe tomorrow. But anyway, when the thing is in range, then we have a number 1 value. We record it here into the checkpoint, special or not checkpoint. This memory panel, is it special or not? So if it's special, then we need to do something that is that's gonna prevent it. We need this to define if we're just going to stop for like 10 seconds before moving on to the next checkpoint. And that's the part that if possible, I would like to get it done before I end the stream, because then it'll just be easy for me to focus on the truck stations next stream. Yeah, definitely not going to get the truck stations done this stream. Alright, let's just stick a, we'll pretend this is our truck station arm. Stick a tracker right there. It's gonna be something like this anyway. Alright. Yeah, that'll be perfect. So we'll drive to our checkpoint. Doesn't even matter if we're coming in lined up or not. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. That's well within... Yeah, that's well within the range. That's pretty much the perfect height. I gotta remember how many blocks that is. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25, 26. The 26th block from the ground. But yeah, that's pretty much like it gives the perfect range for the ball dropper from the back of the truck to the front of the truck. So even if I'm off from my checkpoint a little bit, but you know, obviously my checkpoint I'm gonna try to line up with the actual ball spawner in the center there. Okay. So we can record special checkpoints. Now, if the checkpoint is special, the one that we're going to, where is the logic that switches to the next one? It's right here, right? This one switches to the next one. So I want to check then if... Let's disconnect this for now. So this is within the range of disconnecting it. Ooh, I hope this is not going to be... I hope this is not going to be a problem. I might actually have to reduce the range a little bit. So instead of 10, we'll do maybe 5, because then our truck bed is definitely 5 blocks. Can I get on? Please? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 is like the minimum that I can do. So we'll do 5. Or the max, I should say. Okay. So then if we're within 5 blocks, this little bit of logic just tells us it's time to move on to the next checkpoint, but we're not going to move on to the next checkpoint if the thing is on. So if the thing is on, which is thing on meaning just if this is a special checkpoint. If it's a special checkpoint, we want to instead of going to the next thing, we want to activate a delay timer. Actually, all right, I'm gonna use a counter block as a timer. What is this? This is a display that I don't actually need anymore. Okay, perfect. More room for more logic. All right, so this timer, we're gonna need a white button to reset it. And now we're also going to need another block, another counter block, and that's going to be a value of, if it's 40 ticks per second, we're going to stay at the checkpoint for 200 ticks, which is 5 seconds. 300 ticks. 400 ticks. 10 seconds, right? That might be too long. 5 seconds, is that enough? I think it's enough. We'll go with 5 seconds. So, paint that black. Okay, now if it's a special checkpoint, we need to multiply the requirement right here. Right here, there we go. There we go. So this is a requirement then of how much time we have to spend. Okay. Okay, so now this is going to count up our counter block whenever we're in range of a checkpoint. If it's a special checkpoint, this number will be 200. So then, what I have to do is check, but if it's not a special checkpoint, it'll just be 0. So then what I have to check now is if the thing is the thing, what thing? The thing, this thing. If this thing is greater than this thing. Or equal to. Which, of course it is. Okay. Okay. I think I actually need another AND gate. Just to check if both these conditions are true. And then that is what's going to let us move on to the next checkpoint. Okay, so that's perfectly fine. That's the delay system for the special checkpoint. But now the problem with that is, while this is actually counting, I need to stop the engines. So our drive system for autopilot goes... No, this is the drive system here. What is this even doing? It's only the switch connected to it. Oh, that's right. That's right. I put that there in anticipation for this. Okay. That's perfect. It was so long ago that I completely forgot that I actually planned for this already. Okay, so while this is greater than... Where is my 0? I have a 0, right? There it is. So while this is greater than 0... Hold on. Hold on, I really gotta think this through. While this is greater than 0, because I don't want it to accidentally drive. I mean, I could just do the simple while it's not greater than 0. So now it'll actually not drive for 5 seconds, or for 5 seconds on a special checkpoint. Oh my god. Okay. Is that it? Did I do it? I don't know if I did. So let's reset everything. Clear out all of my checkpoints. Let's close this up, make it look nice. Okay. Oh, you know what? We're also going to put a couple of lights here, and these will be... What am I doing? Okay, there you go. These will be special checkpoint status. Alright. So, checkpoint, gotta record. Checkpoint 1. Checkpoint 2. We're gonna go tight turn all the way over here. Checkpoint 3. There's the special checkpoint light. Okay, checkpoint 4 is a special checkpoint. And then checkpoint 5. And then we gotta go back this way, because that's a route that makes sense. I'm sorry for not reading chat so much, guys. I'm like super focused on this logic. Checkpoint 6, and then we'll do one more slightly over here, just to give it sort of like a nice wide turn. Checkpoint 7. Alright. So now we're going to do a little bit of a U-turn, and see if we have... Let's get rid of the recording. There we go. Okay. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm also going to do another light system for autopilot. Perfect. Alright. Hold on, let's clear some of my inventory while this is... Well, I already got something wrong. Oh, of course. I did forget something very crucial. Okay, turn off autopilot. We'll just back up, because we're going to try this again. Okay, so I did forget something very crucial, which was... when this is... While this is greater than that... While this is greater than... Then what? Then 0. While it's greater than 0, we're not going to do anything. While this... Okay, this is perfect. So then I just need this to also reset this guy. And then we're good to go. Alright. Let's try that again. Autopilot. Checkpoint 1. We should just breeze through it. Go to the second one. And of course, we don't. Are we not within range? $322. What's checkpoint 0? 249, 503. Or no, wait, 274. Hold on. 274, 4. I'm terrible at piloting this. 274, 430. It should be over here somewhere. $493. Okay, I just sort of passed it. So we're... And autopilot has to be on. Okay. So then this is on. While this is on, we count up. If it's not a special checkpoint, it's greater than. How about instead of that, we just do... another logic gate. Okay, we'll try that. Okay. So I think maybe now we finally have it. I mean, there's a lot of, like, redundant systems on this, and I, like, packed this with logic, all the available space I gave myself. Alright. 270, yeah, we're almost there. Checkpoint 1. And we're stopped again. Is it the same problem that I had before, where I actually need to put a second tick button? Just because? We'll do it this way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well, it stopped on the next one, too. Why? Why did it stop? Also, that turning angle that I gave it is ridiculous. Oh, hello, the Biker 54. I'm sorry that I'm not, like, reading chat super often. I'll work on that. Okay, let's reset. Reset our checkpoints. Not all of them. Like, we're resetting which checkpoint we're on. Okay, I really gotta pay attention to what's happening here. This is... Oh, okay, you know what? Let's change this to just greater than. That might have actually been the issue the whole time. Because the tick button's not actually going to flip if it's equal to all the time, which is what it resets to. Like, it's equal to 0, it's not going to actually flip. Okay. This is very promising. So now we just got to wait until we actually get to checkpoint 4 or 5 and see if we wait there for 5 seconds. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. No! No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is also not perfect logic either, because I just realized another problem. If I cross like another checkpoint, well, it's not the current checkpoint, so I guess it's not a big deal, but if I cross a special checkpoint while I'm driving, no, it's not going to be a big deal. Never mind. Never mind, not a problem. But I think the problem that I'm having now is that this special checkpoint logic is delayed. So let's maybe put another light, just as like sort of an indicator. I want to get an idea of how... Oh my god, I can't even find the light. I just want to get an idea of how... I can't put anything on that side. We'll stick it right here. Oh. Can I do this? No, I cannot. Can I do... Oh. Let's get that number block in there. Okay. So now if I go up the checkpoints to the one that is special, which is apparently none of them. Whoa, what's going on there? Oh, what's going on there? Okay, it's that logic gate up here, which is supposed to write the value of 1. Right? But that doesn't matter what we're inputting right now because we're only supposed to get the value from it. And I don't know why it's blinking like this. That does not make sense. That does not make sense at all. This better not be like another glitch. Okay, so that seems to... What? It was only blinking because I connected it to a light? What is that? That does not make sense at all. Okay, fine, whatever. Whatever. Not important. Oh my god. Okay, so now we know which checkpoint is the special one. Yeah, if we go to other checkpoints, they're not special. Okay. So then they are special. This one is 200 seconds. So when we arrive at the station, at the checkpoint, we want to count this up until this is greater than that. Let's put in a number display so that we can see what that counter is doing. Ah, it's getting chilly. I started the stream with my window open and now it's now I'm kind of regretting it. This counter. And I'm also gonna sneeze. Okay. So, I guess, start with the autopilot. We're gonna go on... Just looking at that bottom counter right there. I don't even need 4 digits for it. But when the light turns on, it needs to count up to 200. Okay, so we already have the value of 200. And it tries, it just doesn't... Hold on. Did I messed up. I flipped my things again. While this counter is greater than this number. Is this number just not fast enough? Like, this should definitely be slower. It better not be a glitch. See you later, just Brickin'. Thanks for stopping by the stream. And honestly, I just want to get this done. This, like, single system where we just wait. Just want to get this part done and over with. Ugh, some wonky steering there. No, 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 no. Oh, okay, we're not going to crash into it. We'll put on follow cam. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, so we have the value of 200. You know, I think it might be a problem with, the part that lets us skip ahead. which is right here. So then what do we have going into that? It's literally just this one wire that's going into that, right? There's nothing else connected to it. It could be up here that's connected to it, but no, it's not. It's not this. So we only have the one condition, which is our problem. Okay, so then what I actually need is another logic gate, which I'm just gonna cram over here. Okay, so if this is not... Wait. No, we don't need a logic gate. We just need that to be part of the condition. That flips our checkpoints. Okay, now do I have it? Now do I have it? Uh-oh. Am I gonna hit the pole this time? I am. This is a problem. Turn autopilot off. We'll just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and autopilot back on. Okay. By the way, where is Durf in the world? I am in Canada, the great land of Canada. Uh-oh. That was weird. Oh. Oh. Oh, I hope picking it up with a lift didn't, like, reset things. I haven't picked it up with a lift this whole time. I haven't saved it either. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, it's not... I'm not at risk of, like, losing it in the sky or anything like that. Okay, so instead of this being part of the condition, what I actually need is... What I actually need is to check if it's a special checkpoint. Which I should be able to just use this multiplication block. I mean, I could just use this thing instead, but I was planning on deleting this later anyway, so let's use the multiplication block then instead, because that should still count if it's greater than... Hold on, we'll just test it right now real quick. So logic gate turns on, but if I have a counter block with a value that is... Oh, it's not a counter block. Well, whatever, it's a multiplication block. There we go. So multiply by the switch. So if the counter value is some number greater than 0. Yeah, that works. Doesn't matter what greater... Okay, as long as it's greater than 0, it'll count as a 1. Or a true value for the logic gate. Is that what I want, though? What I actually want is... okay, this flips us to the next checkpoint. This flips us to the next checkpoint if we're within range, right? But I also wanted to not do that if we're waiting. So if we're currently waiting, then I need an actual logic gate like I said I didn't. Okay, so if we're not counting up, then we can flip to the next checkpoint. I think that will do it. I hope. I mean, I'm kind of getting a little loopy because I'm using up all my brain juices. I don't know. What do you guys think in chat? Like it. what do you guys think of this this truck? All right, start. I honestly thought it was going to be a lot simpler than this when I started, but well, are we already on the special checkpoint? That does. I think we might have skipped a checkpoint there. Yeah, we're definitely doing something wrong. Yeah, it's just like the delay in all this logic. I mean, I might just take a break from this and come back to it tomorrow. Okay, wait. Now let me just like say it to myself again so that I can understand what's happening. We're within range of the checkpoint. That flips us to the next one. But if we're within range of the checkpoint and it's a special checkpoint, then we don't flip to the next checkpoint. So let's remove this. If we're within range of the checkpoint, I feel like I'm building the same thing that I just did. Okay, so if we're within range of the checkpoint and it's not a special checkpoint, okay, no, I need to think about it a different way. So if we're driving up to a special checkpoint, which is this will be off. If we're driving up to a special checkpoint, this is going to be off. Then we won't be allowed. Then we won't be allowed to. We won't be allowed to. This is exactly what I built, but it's not. It doesn't work like I'm thinking it does. If we're driving up to a special checkpoint, a truck station, then I need to not flip to the next checkpoint, right? Until this lets us. So I already have this thing letting us do that. So you'd think it would just be connected this to this. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Well, yeah, it is. Maybe it's only that I need. Maybe it's only that. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't know if it's going to be only that, but whew. You guys liking the stream so far? Very interactive streamer. Alright, let's get that automatic stuff going. Oh no, we skipped ahead. We skipped ahead a checkpoint, which is not good. Yeah, we just skipped ahead 2 checkpoints. We're doing it 2 by 2 now. Okay, and that's because of some delays in the number logic. Okay, so this thing is only... Wait, did I even connect the right thing? What does this logic gate do? I'm starting to forget what I even did now. Oh, that... Okay, no, never mind. That's the logic gate to flip the thing. To flip this tick button. Okay. So I connected this to this logic gate. Why would I do that when I have it connected to this logic gate? Let's remove this logic gate for now. Which probably means I can get rid of this tick button as well. Okay, I just gotta remember this one goes to flipping us forward. So we're gonna remove these 2. Because this logic gate is doing the same job pretty much with this tick button. So it goes to flip us forward. Okay, I'm seriously gonna get cut myself off though in 20 minutes or so. Hello, cute Chanel 32. How's it going? Skyrim is inspired by Norwegian culture, is it? Interesting. Good, that's good to hear. Alright, so... let's make sure I just didn't break the system. And I broke it. And I broke it. So we're gonna put what we had before. This logic gate goes to just another logic gate. Why would it go to another logic gate? Oh, because, yeah, of course, because I actually need a logic gate. Okay, let's move this. We're going to stick it up here. This is going to be the ultimate logic gate. All conditions are fulfilled to move us to the next checkpoint. And for now, that's only this single logic gate here, which I have no idea what it does. Oh, it counts up the thing. Oh. And I think it also... this one also resets. so then I don't actually need this tick button if this thing works. Okay, let's go back. Hey Liam, how's it going? Alright, let's go over to the first checkpoint. Hopefully we don't, like, I'm just trying to get rid of the skipping the checkpoint issue at this point. Oh, wait, what? What happens now? Why am I stopped? Oh, this always happens when I'm, like, just running out of brain juice. I made such good progress, and then I did something that kind of ruined it. We should be going forward, so then where is my drive signal? Right here. From this guy. Which is not on. Because this. Which it must have been connected from this guy. And I just didn't see it, because it was disguised in... It was disguised in the other connection lines. Okay. 2. We didn't skip any checkpoints, so this is good. 3, that's a special checkpoint. 4. 5. Okay, I think I fixed it, and then I'll just continue this tomorrow, because honestly, this is really frying my brain juices. I spent almost 3 hours on this. 6. And we're gonna loop back to 1. Or back to 0, I should say. Perfect. Okay. So I have a working checkpoint system with automatic steering for a truck. And I can turn off autopilot. I can record with this truck. Set any number of checkpoints anywhere that I want. And also turn on manual driving. This is perfect. This is exactly what it is in Satisfactory. Except for now I just need to finish the system where it stops at truck stations for 5 seconds, just so that I can actually get the cargo. And I'm gonna make it do that at truck stations that like deploy, or that put in cargo, and truck stations that take out cargo. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably gonna need more than 5 seconds to take out the cargo with a crane arm. Because like if there's a challenge ball in here, I don't have a challenge ball with me. But if there's a challenge ball in here, just like that. There we go. If there's a challenge ball in here, then how... Oh, hey, thank you, the Golden Fox, for 10, knock. Knock, knock. Who's there? Norwegian crowns? Is that what it is? I don't know my currencies too well. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. Mucho apreciato. Get that fake Spanish. But anyway, getting a challenge ball out of this with a crane arm, that's probably going to take me more than 5 seconds. Maybe. Unless I create a system that, oh, I don't know. I could just make a very lazy crane arm that's like a 5x5x5 claw, and it'll just grab a large space. Crones. Crones? Like ice cream crones? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm too loopy at this point. Too many brain juices. Too much brain juices are gone from my brain juice reserves. All right. So I'll worry about the stopping at special checkpoints, truck stations, next stream, and then I'll actually build the truck stations next stream as well. I think this is a good point. Talking is hard. I I think this is a good point to cut the stream here. This will be part 1, and then I'll start part 2. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. I don't know. But that's going to be it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments if there's anything that you want me to build in Scrap Mechanic. I'll try my very best. As maybe I tried like 50% for this build. Because I honestly, you know, sometimes I actually build things that look good. This looks like garbage. But if you want me to build something that actually looks good and like it doesn't have too much logic behind it, then do give me some suggestions in the comment of this stream video, like after it goes up on video on demand. Or if you have a logical idea, then also leave those in the comment too. But don't ask me to do both at once. My brain can only do one thing at a time. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. That's it for today. See you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Castles and dragons, the battle